So what's up, y'all? Um, so it's been a while, a couple of months. I've been out accumulating experience in the world, EXP points. Um, and welcome new subscribers. I saw I got some new subscribers, so cool, cool. But basically, I guess this video is just gonna be a summary of what I've just been going through these past couple of months, and basically, I have a lot of videos that I want to do, and I do have one video that I do need to do, the mistreatment of, it's going to be called the mistreatment of black women in the medical field, for my subscriber. I ain't forget. I just life, man. Life. That's all I can say. But it's going to come. It's going to come eventually. But also what I've noticed about my YouTube channel, for the most part, it's going to be mostly about my experiences. For the most part, it's going to be like 75% my experiences, and then just things that I'm learning as well, mixed in with those experiences. But yeah, so basically I've, let me see, I guess I could say I've been learning more about what it means to be more unified as a people, because trustingly, this world is not like us. Like, it's a hierarchy, and everyone hates black people. Like, and it's not everyone, but ain't nobody out there on the front lines marching for us either, or fighting for us. So yeah. But basically I had to migrate to Virginia for a bit to go work, because they have money out there. So yeah. And basically I just do deliveries, and it's just, I face a lot of racism. It's passive aggressive racism. People are really scary of me. Like, people will move out my way. Scary. And like I said, it's just a lot of racism. It's just a lot of passive aggressiveness, and just certain behaviors that certain non-black people do or will act towards me. Like, they make my job super duper hard. I just come in there to get food, and they just make it super duper hard. Sometimes, like basically with Uber Eats, they have a the face thing. You can, when you click on the tablet, you can see my face, but they still sometimes ask to see the code, and I don't like doing that, because it's like, I'm black, so you want to ask for the code, or you want to see when you can see my picture clear as day? No. So I never give it to them. I never. And that causes problems. I know some people are like, no, you just give it to them. No. And yeah, but basically, through the experiences that I've had in Virginia, with people staring at me, they stare at me and my girlfriend, they just stare. Some of them, they try to test you. They try to see if you're like the type, because out there, the black people out there, not all, sorry to say, but a lot of you out there, y'all weak as fuck, weak ass niggas, and they're very docile and submissive around those people. Docile and submissive as fuck. Anybody can vouch for that shit. Go out there and you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's just the energy and what I've seen. They're very docile and submissive. And it's a lot of interracial dating. I'm not for interracial dating. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying it can't happen, because, souls can come into different bodies. But, like, that's a 1 in a million couple. That ain't every couple. That's like, out of a million, one couple. That's it. But other than that, So, it's a lot of interracial dating out there. And no shade. It is how it is, but just my opinion, and low-key it is facts. But if you interracially date, you're weak. You're weak, and you either you can't be with a strong black man or a strong black woman. That's all it is. You just intimidated. Or, don't get me wrong, I've seen this with multiple friends or old friends that I've had. They've been bullied, and don't get me wrong, black people bully. We bully a lot, and that's a big issue in our communities. Big issue. Bullying is a big issue no matter where. Like, nobody should be bullying anybody, but for black people, I've seen it firsthand. Everyone's gone through it. You come to school, you're not wearing the flyest shoes, and you're getting roasted when you come home, and you gotta go get the flyest shoes so you don't get roasted. And then the flyest shoes 6 months later are these shoes that you can't even afford, and you struggle to get those shoes, or your parents struggle to get those shoes. It's just like, that's just an example, but I understand. And or like, some people might be gay, or they might not be cool. They might be a nerd or something, and they get beat up or bullied. And I've seen it firsthand, and they become traumatized by black people, like some mall shit basically, but like with black people. And they don't want to be around black people. They leave. They want to go live around white people or other groups of people, but not black people, because they see us as, oh, they see all of us instead of just the group of bullies, as savages and disgusting. And they really do try to disassociate themselves from their blackness. And that's fine by me. That makes it much easier to see who's on the right team. That is fine. I'll remember your face, and don't you dare come back to me. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate. And I know some people are like, oh, it sounds like you hate biracial, interracial. No, I don't hate any of that. I don't hate anything. It's just, I don't agree with it. Like, I'm trying to keep the bloodline pure. Bloodline gonna stay melanated, period. And that's fine. If you don't agree with it, that's cool. But, oh man, lost my train of thought. But basically, going to Virginia, and correct me, any Virginia natives, let me know. And the thing is, I haven't been to all parts of Virginia. I haven't been to the hoods. Like, I definitely do want to go to the hoods of Virginia and see how, like, the urban populations of black people live. I'm interested to see, like, are you guys, like, the same? Even though the Virginia hood is far, it's like 3-4 hours. And I feel like they did that on purpose, kept all the niggas away from everybody else. But I do want to go there one day, and see. But the niggas out there, sorry, collectively y'all weak. And a lot of times the niggas out there that know that, like, they're the scary niggas out there, I guess, they try to test new niggas. Like, if they see someone like us, they try to test us. And then it's just like, you guys look stupid, because it's like, you sweet. Like, they just sweet. Like, it's just different, a different type of energy out there. And that is a martial law state too, guys. Like, you can't smoke weed, you can't go in a gas station the wrong way, you all have to get in a line. You can't loiter. Like, there's no such thing as loitering. And the messed up thing is, I went to this one project, and the way they have the black people in project, they have them in all one clumped area. At least we're, like, out here where I live, the black people are everywhere. Out there, they're there, and you can see them, like, front and center. The way they put their projects is at the beginning of the street, so everyone can see what all the black people are doing. And these black people, they just seem so fine, just out there like that. And it's just, no, it's just not the move. It's just not a good place to live. I wouldn't have lived there as a black person. Any black person that lives there, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, unless you working and you just, got a good job out there, I guess. But as far as I'm concerned, if you're not trying to help better black people, what are you here for? Like, you on Team Coon, and I don't fuck with coons. That's one thing I do hate. I hate coons. I don't like coons. Like, coons, whatever, Uncle Toms, I don't know, whatever people call them, coons, Uncle Toms nowadays. If you don't fuck with the melanated family and the revolution, then fuck out of here, and don't come back to us when shit pop off. Cause trust me, when shit pop off, your white friends and non-black friends, they not coming to save you. They gonna leave your ass. Trust me, Hurricane Katrina will teach you that shit. But basically the whole experience in Virginia, cause and I went to different parts of Virginia too. Different parts of the further you get into Virginia, the worse it is. Oh my goodness, the worst, cause it's not as many black people. So yeah, and I don't look like a conformed black person. The black people out there look conformed. They look like SpongeBob on that episode when he turned into Neat Bob or whatever. Or dang, what's another analogy? Or like Undercover Brother when he ended up dating the white she-devil. And yeah, he didn't look black no more. He cut his afro. He started wearing white people clothes. And I know clothes don't distinguish a person, I know. But clothes that Europeans tend to wear, he was wearing those, if you've seen the movie. But if not, it is what it is. Point is, I don't look like a conformed nigga. So when I go out there, and the further I go out there, or we go out there, we just get crazy looks. It's just like, it's crazy. But point is, with the experience out there, it's shown me more of why we need to unify, and why we need to come together, and why we need to pool our resources, and why we need to learn to love each other, learn to not see each other as the enemy, because the whole world sees us as the enemy. Virginia was enough for me. I don't care to see no more other racist parts of America, because some parts of America, they can shoot you in them open carry states. They can just shoot you like You know, I'm just glad, like, where I live, they can't do that. Like, I mean, yeah, you can still get shot, but it's the possibility of someone, yeah, having a gun and saying, oh, well, it was for the self-defense is not that high out here because you weren't supposed to even have it to begin with. So that's great. That is perfect. But